Welcome to my 2021 goals video, where I'm going to be talking about the goals that I've set for this year, and I've been setting those using Ali Abdaal's Notion document, which takes you through a bit of a plan. You review the year before, but more importantly, you set the goals that you want to achieve, and then you work out a plan. That plan includes working out steps that you're going to take, things that you're going to do right now to make a start on it, and it also involves looking at the things that you think might cause you to fail, so you can plan ahead and make sure that you aren't caught out by those. So here it is, my goals for 2021. So the first one I have is called Read 24. I just want to read 24 books this year. Last year I read one book for sure, maybe another book, but I can't quite remember if I got all the way to the end. But that's only one or two books. So this year I'm setting myself the challenge of reading 24. Why 24? There's 12 months in a year and 2 books a month. Seems like a good challenge to set, something that will keep me interested enough, because if you set the bar too low, you'll just become disinterested in such a goal. Second is that I want to make 24 YouTube videos. This is quite a low bar, to be honest, but I know that in the past I've really struggled to convert that desire and that ambition to create YouTube content. So I've set it at 2 a month, just like I have with the books. And I think that that's a good threshold that I can definitely meet and will encourage me to be consistent and keep that going. The next one is to do a muscle up. So if you don't know what a muscle up is, here is my video demonstration. You start hanging from below a bar and then pull yourself up to the bar and then push yourself all the way above the bar as well. It's incredibly difficult, and this is like my wildcard goal that I've set. It's very high ambition. It's unlikely it will happen, but I definitely want to start making progress towards it, because I feel like having some kind of fitness goal is really going to benefit me, not only for improve my mental health, but also in lockdown and being stuck at home, there isn't really much motivation to exercise. There's no ways to get that free exercise that you usually get. The next one is that I want to publish a board game that I made a couple of years ago in the Easter holidays. This was a long time ago, and it's come a long way from where it was. And I spent a good year or so working on the development of it to make it to where it is now. However, it's just missing a few bits, and I think that if I revisited it, tidied it up a bit and improved some things, I think it could be a really good game. I also happen to know a couple of people that have published their own games already, one of whom has their own publishing company that publishes games themselves. So I have a few good contacts that can really offer me some support and advice to see whether that can become a reality. The next one is to be selected as a target candidate. So here I'm talking about politics and politics within the Green Party. I just moved to a new area and I really want to get involved in my local party. It's obviously difficult at this time because there are no in-person meetings happening, so it's all happening online, and it just makes it a little bit more difficult to socialize and get to know other people within your local party. But part of my ambition is to become a target candidate. That may be for a council seat, that may be for the parliamentary seat. Either of those sounds great, and I really want to be actively working towards making that happen. Now, the difficulty with this goal is that it's often down to time. Whether it can happen this year depends whether my local party will be selecting someone this year. They might have already selected someone, I don't know yet. So this is a goal that's a little bit weird, because I'm setting a goal for the year that might just be, as a matter of fact, impossible. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't set that goal. I think it's still worth setting that bar and seeing if I can get to it. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be crushed. I'm not going to be, oh, I've failed, everything's terrible. It just sets a good high bar that gives me a good standard to aim for in terms of how active I should be and what kind of things I should be doing with my party. So that's my goals for 2021. I think it's particularly useful this year, especially while we're in this pandemic and while there will be lockdowns going on, to have some kind of thing to focus on, because it can be really difficult to lose focus of what you really care about and what's important to you when you see people so much less. So it's not just a set of goals to aim for, it's also something to help a little bit with keeping your mental health in a better place. So what are your goals and what do you want to achieve in 2021? And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my other video, which is called The Best Time Is Now. It talks about how the best time that you can set any goal is right now. Make progress straight away, start doing something that is working towards that goal, and you'll see way more success.